enjoy.
Where we're at as a society right now, there's so much racial tension. We just looked at the game of football, the greatest game ever invented, how it could be a uniting force. And you just see all the young men back there just interacting. That's what football does. It brings a unique, diverse group of people together and shows them that, hey, we like video games, we like social media, we like to go kick it and hang out. And so you bring a group of kids together like that, they recognize, hey, we're not different. We're really the same. And so there are a lot of people trying to separate people in society, but we want to build the bridge, bring them together, and that's where this whole idea came from. And just seeing all these young men out here just interacting is exactly what we envisioned. The coaches are talking, relationships are being built, and it's just, I'm super jacked up for this event today. I'm so thankful to Hall of Fame for the sponsor of this event.
I'll tell you what, it's been overwhelmingly positive. I've heard from, obviously, coaches from all over Northeast Ohio, but myself, Coach Creel, Coach Hicks, we were talking earlier about coaches from the state of Minnesota, coaches from Chicago, Illinois. I believe Coach Creel was contacted last night by a coach from Seattle, Washington. So we're excited. It's starting to spread all over the country. And the bottom line is it's just about getting people to see a different perspective and just interact with each other.
They had to depend upon other people, and other people had to depend upon them. And what you're doing today, right now, is really special. This is the only game where every player needs every teammate on every play just to survive. And there's so many wonderful lessons. And when you get together and you huddle up, don't miss out on that. We may have a lot of teachers here, and with great respect for those teachers and education. I speak all around the country, and I have yet to find anyone who went back to their chemistry teacher or their calculus teacher for life advice when they were in trouble. But I'll tell you, gentlemen, we all go back to our coach, because that coach is that person who teaches you how to get up when you get knocked down and how to keep going when you can't go on any further. And that's what America needs right now. Not just your high school, not just your team, not just your community, but America needs you more than ever before. Your generation has three big challenges right now. You've got a worldwide pandemic. The Hall of Fame has never been closed for 2 days in a row. We were closed for 3 months. You've got an economic crisis where the United States passed $3 trillion in aid, and it's going to be your generation that has to pay that off. And now we've got issues of social justice everywhere where we need to come together. But again, this game can be a model. And I want you to know that the guys who I get to represent are guys who've been at the cutting edge of getting to know each other. They came from different places, from different families, from different cultures. We're also the home of the Black College Football Hall of Fame. And they all came together because when you were together, when you were engaged, when you were in the huddle, the only thing that matters is the color of that uniform.
The Build a Bridge program that is here today is a program that's been started, like I said, by local high school football coaches here in the area. And it's designed to create a willing coalition of players, coaches, parents, administration, and community members to foster the success of our student athletes through social, emotional, educational, and athletic advancement. And this is a very special program here for us at the Hall of Fame, near and dear to our hearts. The Hall of Fame has debuted a program in 2017 called Huddle Up America. The program Huddle Up America is designed to encourage open dialogue and honest discussion around the Hall of Fame's mission, vision, and values. And it's designed to show how the game of football can bring everyone closer together, just exactly what Build a Bridge is doing. Our mission here at the Pro Football Hall of Fame is to honor the heroes of the game, to preserve its history, to promote its values, and to celebrate excellence everywhere. Our vision is it's not just about the past, it's the future. It's not just about us here in Canton, it's the world. And it's not just a great museum for football. And as you guys will see when you walk through today, it's a pretty cool museum. But it's about spreading a message of excellence everywhere. And our values, those values we talk about are those of commitment, integrity, courage, respect, and excellence. All of which not only make you guys great coaches and great football players on the field, but they're going to make you a better brother, a better son, a better father, a better community member off the field. We at the Pro Football Hall of Fame, we believe we're the guardians of the game of football for not only our Gold Jackets and Hall of Famers, but for every legend, college, high school, and youth football player that is in our country and across the world. And before we turn things over,
And this is a group effort. It came from Coach Creel, Coach Stevens, Ryan Delaney in the back, and myself about what we can do right now to move forward in our country. And it's not going to be the old men here. It's not going to be the coaches. It's going to be you guys. So I just want to open with a real simple question. If you guys have to participate, because I'm a school teacher, so I'll just start calling on people. My students hate me in my class. I'll just call on you. Why is race such a difficult conversation to have?
I think it's a difficult conversation because like everybody has their own opinion, so like there will never be like everybody might not see eye to eye with things. So.
I just think it's an outdoor conversation because most people in here are either from predominantly black neighborhoods or predominantly white neighborhoods. So we grew up around people who are the same as us, look the same as us. So we didn't really need a conversation to show up. But now the community is starting to mix and social issues are starting to come out, and even with social media, we're starting to see people's real true colors. So it's just like people don't want to offend their friends or start to become friends with, or people with their associates, they just don't want to offend them.
Raise your hand if you've been in a situation. This is adults and kids. The adults are going to answer questions too. Raise your hand if you've been in a situation where someone has made an inappropriate racial comment that made you uncomfortable. Now, keep your hand up if you said something. Ultimately, how many of you all have blown an assignment on the football field? Now, you put your hand up. We all have. I know you two better put your hands up. So, did you get corrected? Right? Because that's how we are as coaches. If we see something that we don't like on the field, we correct it. Because it's for the betterment of the individual. So, you're going to Kentucky, right? If you step the wrong way on zone and the running back gets smashed, Coach Alexander's going to rip you, right? Because it's for the betterment of you, it's for the betterment of the team, it's for the health of your running back. So correcting someone when they say something that's racially inappropriate or insensitive is healthy for you, it's healthy for the individual that's affected.
Junior high school I was, riding home from a party with a bunch of friends, and I got pulled over by police. And it was the first time. And the police approached my car, saw me, and told me to get out of the car. When I got out of the car, he told me to go in the front of the car. Put your hands on the hood. And he patted me down and did all that stuff. And I had to get back in the car to get my wallet and registration out to show him I was legit, had my insurance. And he looked at it, told me to get back in the car. He went back to his car. I assume he checked the plates. He came back to the car and says, what are you doing driving a car like this? How old are you? Told him my age. And I said, this is my dad's car. Just came from a party with some friends and heading home. And it was about 11:30, 12 o'clock. And I'll never forget the next comments he made out of his mouth was, you're pretty lucky when you drive a car like that. And it was a white gentleman. And he said, you take care and have a good day. And after he walked away from my car, being a junior in high school, I just sat there and started bawling. And I couldn't really function. I stayed there. He pulled off. I was still there. And that was my first experience of dealing with profiling or whatever you want to call it. And I remember to today, I'm 43 years old now, about to turn 44, so how impactful that was for me.
Out there, it's that red, white, and blue. When Shaker goes out there, it's that red and black. It's the orange and black. When Cleveland Heights plays with our 80 combination, I don't even know what we are anymore. But it's the jersey, it's the team, it's the community. And to me, that's why football is so important, because you play for that team, that community. The brush arts is the brown and the gold. It's not a black kid for brush, a white kid for brush. It's just the team. And I think that's the most important thing, how football can be such a unifying piece.
Talk to me about what you got out of that discussion that you just had about the issue of race.
Well, it really opened up my eyes to see that other people of other races and from other parts of the state really understand what we're going through. You know, it's really a blinding time now, so you really don't know who's on your side and who's not, and that really just showed me that there are other people on our side, from white, black, all different races. You know, it's really amazing to talk to them.
You're a young African American. Boy, you're 17, 16? 17, almost a man. But have you experienced issues of racism in your life, in your young life?
Yes. Recently at the park when I was working out with my dad, there was a police officer. He came up to us when we were finishing working out, and he said that somebody had called the police on us saying we were selling drugs in the park. Even though we were just working out, just right around the corner from my house. And it was it was a heartbreaking moment to know that this would happen to us. You know, we were just working out.
Yeah, the surprising part is just how we all might look different, but we're all like the same. We're all human. We all have the same. We're all playing football, and it was just surprising to see how like alike we all are. And it's good to have these uncomfortable conversations, because a lot of people don't want to have them, and you need to have these conversations in order to change the culture.
My name is Tank, and I feel like build a bridge with football, because like football brings together a brotherhood. Because like when you working with somebody every day and go hard, you sweat with them, you blood, and it just brings together a brotherhood, and the race don't matter.
I'll finish with this.
Basically what we were saying this whole time is like when we all on the field, like everybody from different places, everybody's different races, everybody has different religion, and we're all just like on the field. If your team has no chemistry, you're not going to be good. Like if your team can't get along, you're not going to be good. But on the field, if everybody's communicating, everybody's okay with your skin tone, your religion, like everything, the team is going to have good chemistry, and then it's going to give you a chance to be really good. Skin tone doesn't matter on the field.
People believe like African Americans are like more superior in speed and stuff, and that's not true. It's just how hard you work at your certain skill.
That's a big time stereotype. We got some slow black kids on our team, I would say that. They can't run.
Coach Arnold Warren Harding High School. I think the biggest one that I've seen in my years of coaching, and I've been blessed to coach as a head basketball coach at Warren Harding for 10 years, and I'm going into year 9 as a head football coach. But in football, is that at each level, high school, college, and then NFL level, that a black guy can't play quarterback. he's not smart enough to play quarterback. It's the athletic quarterback where you have the intelligent white quarterback. And that's a bad stereotype that we've seen that I've seen over the course of my time. And I think other coaches maybe have seen that as well. And that's something that is untrue. That is not true.
We want to use the game of football to bring people together. So we know that a bridge, it connects people. So through the game of football, these kids come together, kids that are maybe urban, African American, working with rural or outer ring suburbs that are white, and bringing them together so that they get to experience each other in ways that they wouldn't normally interact. So the kids start to recognize the fact that, hey, we're really the same. We like social media, we like video games, we like football, we like to go to movies. And so when these kids get to interact and eat and participate together, they start to realize that, hey, we're the same. And that's where we came up with the concept of building the bridge, to bridge people together, because a bridge is a connecting agent.
Is it more important than ever?
I would say absolutely. With everything that's going on in our society right now, it's extremely important that these young people recognize that they don't have a lot of differences, because they're the ones that are going to change the world.
I feel we saw transparency. I think it was very impactful to see different kids from different schools expressing different experiences and circumstances they've dealt with, and they were able to hear them and bring purpose to them, because those experiences happen to those guys in the room. So it brought perspective. Like I said earlier, it was very impactful for those guys.